this pointer in C++. What is this? This pointer, okay, we should know how objects look at functions and data members, right? See, each object gets its own copy of data member. True, we have just now seen for a class, if I create object, maybe that class has variables x1, x2 variables are there. If I create an object new n1 and n2, n1 dot x1, n1 dot x2. So n1 has separate box for x1 and for x2. Same way n2 also has separate box x1 and x2. Okay, each object gets its own copy of data member. See, x1, x2 is given to n2, x1, x2 is given to n1. Right. This is how generally objects and the variables or the functions play. Right. Second point, all access the same function definition as present in the code segment. So if there is a function, in the class, all the objects will access the same function definition, right? They cannot access other definitions, they will be accessing only the same definition. So these are two important points. Generally we have been studying this till now, meaning each object gets its own copy of data members and all objects share a single copy of member function. Variables are separate, but function remains same. Single copy of a function is given to all the objects. So the point here is, see, every object is getting a separate copy of the variables. Data member means variables of class. Data members means variables of class. So every object is getting a separate copy. Now what is this pointer? What is this pointer? This pointer is passed as a hidden argument to all non-static member functions. Okay, let's to avoid confusion, let's see this example. Please see the usage of this pointer. This pointer is used when local variable's name is same as member's name. Where is this used? What is member? Member means a variable of a class. Variable of a class has a member x. There is a variable in a class, that is there is a data member in a class, that name is x. Okay. And what is a local variable? Inside main. Inside main also I can create some variables like this, no? Int x equal to 20. I created a local variable. We have studied about local and global variables. The life of this x is only between these two. Only between these two, open and close brackets. So I created an object for this class test and I have created another variable. I have created a variable x equal to 20. Now using this object obj dot set x, I am calling a function set x with value x. So what is happening here? Obj dot set x, I am passing the value 20 here. I am passing the value 20 as the input. When I do this, what happens here? Int x, right? See, can we assign this, what comes here? 20 comes here. Okay, but what is the type of this x? This x is private. This x is private. To that private, to avoid confusion between this x here and this x here, we have to use this hyphen x. The meaning of this statement is, this x means, where is it written? It is written here. Where? Inside a class. It means this x is pointing to this variable x. Okay, x here, this x is pointing to the variable x here. Okay, so see, I am passing 20, 20 is received here. There is already another variable x, which is a private data member, and I have one more variable in a function. I have variable in a function, member function, I have another variable x. Both are having same name. Now which one is pointing to which location? For that we use this dot x, means this dot x means this class. In this class, whatever variable is there, that is this x. Okay, let us to avoid confusion, let us write x1 and x2. This hyphen x equal to x means x1 equal to x2.
You have 5 minutes remaining.
value of x2 is assigned to x1. Okay, to show, to tell that this value which you have received here 20, to assign this value 20 to a private member here, when both are having same name, you have to use this. Okay, let us again repeat once again. In a class I have a private variable x, I have a private variable x, and in there is a function, in the function again there is a local variable defined, that name is also x. Now when I want to use both of them, how do I differentiate between both? This local variable can be used as it is, but this data member of the class should be used using this dot x. This is the difference. So when you write when you write here cout x, this x is pointing to this x actually. Why? This is local only between the scope. This x is pointing to that. But does it have any value? Yes. How? I have assigned it here. Okay. So otherwise you can write here cout this hyphen x. Also you can give cout x. Both the ways you can give like this. This dot x is referring to this variable, this x is referring to this variable. Okay. This is about this pointer. Okay, very important pointer. Again, this is widely used in inheritance, because sometimes not in inheritance, but sometimes you have these cases like data member name is x and local variable is also x. So to avoid confusion between both, to point to data member, I will be using this hyphen x. We can use it like this. Okay, so this is about this pointer in C++.